I'm Shannon. I am the owner of B. Marie Accessories. Full time, I'm a knowledge based manager in tech. Style and fashion started for me unknowingly, maybe about middle school. I would try to style our school uniform as a better fit for myself, or maybe try to keep up with everyone else, and realizing that wasn't quite working. And so as I was getting older, borrowing my mom and some of my dad's clothes, what he would allow me to borrow, I slowly realized I was developing my own individual sense of style and fashion, and what types of things I like to wear. Oh, I feel like, hmm, I feel like everybody has fashion misses. It's just some of us are more willing to admit them, because that is the journey of developing your style. Sometimes you see stuff you like, you buy stuff and it don't fit quite right. Maybe you try to force it. Maybe a color doesn't look really good on you. And for me, a moment that I can think of off the top of my head, because it has been a few, one of my birthdays, I bought this really deep V-cut green dress. It was long sleeve, but I could not find a good shoe. So I settled for these white strappy heels. I was overly concerned with like my purse, which was just like this green boxed purse that I only carried one time. And looking back, when I look at the photos, I was like, I look a mess. Look a mess. But I feel like looking a mess is how you figure out what doesn't look a mess. You don't know if something looks a mess on you unless you really jump out there and just put something on. If you feel like you look good in it, you look good in it. Until maybe you look back like, I maybe should have gone with a black shoe or even a gold shoe. But a white shoe with a hunter green dress is offensive. It's been a few outfits I've been proud of, because I'm very intentional when I add things to my closet now more than ever. Um, but most recently, one of my fits that just came together seamlessly and unexpectedly, because I had actually tried a few times to style this orange skirt and nothing was working, and it's really 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 hot right now. So I didn't want to be uncomfortable. Comfortability is usually my priority. So I tried like a long sleeve mesh top with this skirt. I didn't want to wear dark colors. I wanted to stay in something really bright and sunny. And so, literally, the morning of the event that I was getting dressed for, I said, I'm going to try one last combination. If it doesn't work, then I'm just going to throw on a dress. A dress is my go to. I happened to pair this cheetah print mesh top with this orange skirt and my new cow print boots that I got from Steve Madden. I wasn't expecting to wear them so soon, just because I feel like it's a fall boot. I bought them for the fall, but it worked out perfectly with the trend of mismatched prints, and a belt that I had bought from a vintage market for the exact reason, because I wanted some more waist belts. It tied everything together, and I was like, I did that. I did that. Accessories are really important to make an outfit yours. It's a lot of different ways to style the clothes you wear, especially like a lot of people typically buy things, what they say, straight off the mannequin, or just buy it like that and expect for it to look that way as it did on a mannequin on themselves. And everybody has different shapes, different proportions, different preferences. And so I feel like adding that layer of accessories really makes not only your outfit yours, but your sense of style yours. Even with what I have on, somebody else may have paired like chunkier bracelets with them, but I'm into pearls right now, so I accessorize them with pearls. Somebody else may have taken this dress and maybe layered it over jeans or something. There's a lot of different ways to style the items in your closet, but I think accessories are a more accessible way to explore that. Excitement in putting together an outfit for me is about Looking good. I like to look good. I always look good. But like when I put some intention behind what I have on, it makes me excited to be out. Even though I would consider myself pretty introverted, I do like to dress according to my mood, even if I may not exactly feel like socializing with a bunch of people. I like to be comfortable and know that the outfit that I put together makes me look good. Looking good really genuinely makes me feel good. My style is suited to my lifestyle and my sense of style and not moments in my lifestyle. Mm-hmm. when I pinned that, I said, I wouldn't consider the place I draw inspiration from uncommon. Maybe not for, I would say, people like really involved in fashion, but I consider it something super technical. I practice a lot of color theory when it comes to piecing together my outfits and the things that I wear because I like to dress according to my mood or whatever vibe I'm feeling for or comfortability. If I don't really want to be talked to, don't really want to be seen, or I'm just in a relaxed mood, I wear darker colors, blacks and grays, maybe black and white, something a little bit more toned down. If I'm feeling really bright, which is usually, I'll pair different contrasting colors together. So if you look at the color wheel, you have your intermediates and all of those things that break down into different color combinations. I play with a lot of that, especially when it comes to patterns and prints. I really love patterns and prints, so I incorporate color theory a lot there in order to pair those prints with other things in my closet. Oh, the world, that's so big. The world is so big. um, mm, the impact I would like for Be Marie as a brand and Be Marie Accessories as a business to leave on the world and people in general is there's no end to your creativity. There's a quote that I saw that stuck with me the last 2 weeks is that if you can envision the future, make it bright. And I look to inspire and encourage people to be creative within themselves. I think we all have a light within ourselves, and if it's as something as me selling accessories and selling different elements that empower people, empower women to be confident and be confident out in the world, I think that that's a step closer to that goal, encouraging and reminding people that we all have a creative spark inside of us. So I started Butterfly Magazine during one of the sabbaticals that I was taking away from the business, just taking a break from everything. And this was around the time the TikTok ban happened. And I had considered the possibility, like if we lose internet access at all, if we, weren't able to get on social media for the foreseeable future, how else could I stay connected to my people and my customer community? How else could I make my brand relevant? So I'm really, really into physical media. I was class historian at my high school, taking pictures of everything and everybody. We had photo boxes in my childhood home. I love keeping physical photos. I have like a Fujifilm camera that will print photos for me. I love having those physical pieces to really remind myself and whoever would like to look at them, those moments in time. And I think magazines are definitely a lost media. We don't have a lot of print media anymore. A lot of them shut down. So I created the concept of a limited run magazine series, and it wasn't just about the jewelry. I wanted to share the stories of a lot of the women that I'm in community with because I have a lot of entrepreneur friends as well. And just working with them, collaborating with them in friendship and their support of my business, I wanted to highlight some of the amazing things that they're doing and, really connect everybody because not just my customer base, but anybody else who may even be interested in that type of print media understand what that means, will have access to these stories from people and that we can all relate in that sense. And it's always somebody with your story. What would the intro sound like? An intro for a B. Marie commercial would definitely have some really nice music. I love music. So maybe if I had some sort of singer or artist or performer that would be willing to be a part of the campaign, maybe like wearing the jewelry, like a lifestyle type of vibe, but definitely music would probably be a really big element of the commercial. I can't quite verbalize, what the script would be, but B. Marie accessories. B. Marie is for the dynamic creative in you. It should be longer?